Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the Vice-Regal Salute. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in singing, O Canada.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the University of Calgary Honor Song. Hey, your head up, your head,
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the University of Calgary. I'm Elizabeth Cannon, President and Vice Chancellor, and it is my honor to declare Convocation assembled. Please be seated. Today marks an important celebration for our campus community. I'm delighted that you could join us. Before we begin, please note our emergency evacuation procedure. There are exits behind me on the upper running track and court levels. You can also leave the way you came in. If the fire alarm sounds, remain seated while we investigate and wait for further instructions. Follow the directions of our zone ushers and marshals to your nearest exit. Do not return to this building until they tell you it is safe. I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the traditional territories of the people of Treaty 7 region in southern Alberta. The City of Calgary is also home to Métis Nation of Alberta, Region 3. We have many special guests joining us today, and I would like to welcome Her Honor, the Honourable Lois Mitchell, Lieutenant Governor of Alberta, and His Honor, the Honorary Colonel Douglas Mitchell, both who hold honorary degrees from our university. The Honourable Marlon Schmidt, Minister of Advanced Education for the Government of Alberta. Len Weber, Member of Parliament for Calgary Confederation. Deborah Yedlin, Chancellor of the University of Calgary, and of course this morning, during this ceremony, we will be officially welcoming and installing Deborah as our university's 14th Chancellor. Jill Wyatt, Chair of our Board of Governors, and other members of the board, members of our University Senate and senior leadership teams, our Provost and Vice President Academic, Dr. Drew Marshall, Sagar Gruel, President of the Students' Union, and Britt Paris, President of the Graduate Students Association, and other student leaders, Bonnie DuPont, past Board Chair of Governors and honorary degree recipient, outstanding supporters of our university community, Dick Haskane, who also holds an honorary degree, President Emeritus Terry White, Chancellors Emeriti, Dr. Brian Norford, Anne McCaig, Bill Warren, Joanne Cuthbertson, and Jim Dinning. And we have on the platform many past honorary degree recipients, Dr. Richard Guy, Bev Longstaff, Mike Timms, Stephanie Fileski, Dr. Roger Jackson, Kathy Sendall, Kim Sturgis, and I know we have other honorary degree recipients in the audience. Our distinguished graduate, Jason Bazerman, representatives from McGill University, the University of Manitoba, Mount Royal University, and the University of British Columbia. And of course, students, faculty, staff, alumni, family, and friends, thank you for joining us to recognize this graduating class. But most importantly, I would like to send a very warm welcome to all of our graduates. This is a tremendous milestone in your lives, and you've worked hard to get here. You've discovered new knowledge, made new friends, and learned how to adapt to new challenges and opportunities. Your student experience has been a time of great self-discovery, and today each one of you is a better person because of it. Graduates, you are the class of 2018, and we are so proud of you. Congratulations. Now, I'm joined on this stage by those who care deeply about excellence in teaching and learning. They're passionate about the quality of higher education, and they're dedicated to the success of our students. Please join me in thanking them. These are our faculty and staff, members of the Board and Senate, chancellors past and present, and community leaders. Everyone on stage, please stand so we can thank you for your commitment to our students. Thank you. As you know, every convocation is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and as president, I've had the honor of presiding over this tradition for over 8 years. And each and every one of these years, I've been inspired by the incredible leadership of our students. I'd like to share 2 stories from this graduating class this morning. Marvin Mayo moved to Calgary from the Philippines to complete the Master of Sustainable Development at the University of Calgary. During his final capstone project, Marvin explored the use of solar lighting for the Dumagat tribe in the Sierra Madre Mountains, a remote community that did not have access to electricity. He worked closely with the community to understand their needs, and then he connected with an NGO in the region to secure a grant for the solar lighting system. The program has had a direct, life-changing impact for many individuals and families, and Marvin continues to build on its success. Recently, he launched the Light Up the Dark Alliance to help raise funds to expand solar lighting systems in the area. Congratulations, Marvin. Catherine Akello is graduating today with a Master of Energy, Environment, and Natural Resources Law. Inspired by two great role models in her life, her uncle and grandfather, Catherine chose to pursue a law degree so that she could help people. Catherine has applied this vision to her master's thesis, exploring petroleum revenue management in Uganda, the associated legal and socioeconomic challenges, and practical solutions. In addition, Catherine has generously contributed her time to numerous programs. She has served as a student representative for the Faculty of Graduate Studies, and she's been an active volunteer with many organizations, such as the Calgary Sexual Violence Centre, the Asian Heritage Foundation, and the Alberta Civil Liberties Research Centre. Congratulations, Catherine. These are just a few examples of our wonderful graduates. Taken together, these stories illustrate remarkable potential. And in the years ahead, you will be the leaders who drive our community forward, transforming the social, economic, and physical landscape of this city and far beyond. Our commitment to you as a university is to continue to build a strong foundation for your success. Starting right here on our campus, we've focused on fostering an inclusive and supportive university family. This includes the launch of our campus mental health strategy, our international strategy, and our first Indigenous strategy, which continues a shared journey towards respectful, authentic reconciliation. And at every point along our journey, we've seen unwavering support of our community. This includes several extraordinary contributions. Just a few months ago, Jack Anderson and his daughter, Wynne Chisholm, provided the gift of their family ranch to create the WA Ranches at the University of Calgary, an estimated 44 million, 19,000 acre, over 1,000 head of cattle. Their gift is a game changer for our Faculty of Veterinary Medicine. Thanks to incredible support like this, our university has made great strides. We've evolved from humble beginnings into one of Canada's top research universities. Just last month, we were ranked number 6 in this country in terms of our research funding. We've also grown from a young university into a truly global innovation hub. Many of our researchers and graduates are making an impact in communities around the world. We saw that evidenced yesterday in the NFL's $12 million investment in Dr. Carolyn Emery to study concussion research. I have personally witnessed the growth and impact of our university. As a 3-time alumna, as well as a professor, department head, dean, and now president, I've been continually inspired by the dedication of our faculty and staff and the enthusiasm of our students and the commitment of our community. Indeed, Calgary is a special place. And as a university, we are proud to carry the name of our city onto the world stage. Being our university's 8th president and vice chancellor has been my greatest honor and privilege. Through our Eyes High strategy, we have elevated our excellence, impact, and reputation to take our place amongst the great universities of this country. And with our focus on entrepreneurial thinking, we are helping lead and shape a strong and resilient community here in Calgary. We are on a tremendous trajectory together, and I know that this will continue through the leadership of our next president, who will assume his office early in January. That is our current Vice President Research, my friend and colleague, Dr. Ed McCauley. I look forward to watching your university, indeed my university, continue to flourish. Graduands, in a few moments you will cross this stage and become the newest members of our alumni family. This is a community now of over 180,000 strong, and these change makers, just like you, are a source of great pride for our university and our city. On behalf of all of us, congratulations, and please keep your eyes high. Thank you. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome the Honorable Merlin Schmidt, Minister of Advanced Education, to bring greetings.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Cannon. Good morning, Your Honor, the Honorable Lois Mitchell, Lieutenant Governor of Alberta, Ms. Jill Wyatt, the Chair of the Board of Governors, Ms. Deborah Yedlin, the incoming Chancellor, members of the Board of Governors, members of the Platform Party, distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to join you on this special occasion to bring greetings on behalf of Premier Rachel Notley and all of my government colleagues. Today, we're not only celebrating your milestone achievement as graduates, we're also celebrating the installation of the university's 14th Chancellor, and we're saying farewell to President Cannon, as this is the final convocation ceremony she will be participating in as President of the University of Calgary. The hallmark of every great university is having exceptional leadership to guide it, and this great university has been no exception. I want to thank Dr. Cannon for your tremendous leadership and congratulate Ms. Yedlin in your new role as Chancellor. I know that you're a leader in the community and a champion of lifelong learning, and I'm certain that you'll be able to guide the university to embrace a global future and build on its successes. And just as the university is looking forward to its future, so too are the graduates. So congratulations, class of 2018. Today you join an esteemed community of alumni whose achievements and contributions are making our communities, province, and world a better place. The U of C has always been a university that instills a sense of purpose in people. It has a remarkable reputation for preparing graduates with the knowledge and skills needed to lead positive change in our communities, in our society, and in our diversified economy. The world-class education you've received here at the U of C will provide you with a strong foundation to build from and build upon. Applying all that you've learned here will empower you to realize your goals and dreams and conquer any challenges that lie ahead of you. Things in Alberta are looking up, and we want to keep that growth going. Our government is keeping our eye on the future and doing everything we can to help you succeed in a modern economy. To achieve this, we're working to make post-secondary education more accessible and affordable. We're providing stable and predictable funding to the University of Calgary and other post-secondary institutions. We're investing in education infrastructure, and we're adding up to 3,000 new tech learning spaces all across the province. Students are the largest stakeholders in our post-secondary system, and your voices matter and deserve to be heard. Our government has listened to your concerns about keeping post-secondary education affordable, and now we've taken action by introducing Bill 19, an act to improve the affordability and accessibility of post-secondary education. If passed, this bill will update the Post-Secondary Learning Act to institute the province's revised tuition framework. And this will ensure fair and predictable tuition for students by capping any increases to Alberta's tuition by limiting it to the Consumer Price Index. It will also give students and student leaders a greater voice on campus and will ensure that your opinions are heard. So students at the university and across Alberta have helped develop this bill, and your voices were instrumental in helping us move it forward, and I want to thank all of you because these decisions continue to keep post-secondary education accessible and affordable for students today and into the future. Your graduating class has a bright future ahead. I encourage all of you to follow your dreams and serve your community, and I'm confident that with your education, talent, and skills, there are no limits to what you can achieve. I look forward to seeing all that you will accomplish, and I wish you all great success. Congratulations once again, class of 2018.
Thank you, Minister Schmidt. I would now like to invite Jill Wyatt, Chair of the Board of Governors of the University of Calgary, to the podium for the installation of our Chancellor.
Good morning. I would like to ask Her Honor, the Honorable Lois Mitchell, Lieutenant Governor of Alberta, and Deborah Yedlin to please rise. Good morning, distinguished guests, graduands, ladies and gentlemen. It is my very great pleasure and privilege to stand before you this morning at Convocation and to introduce the 14th Chancellor of our great university, Deborah Yedlin. I would like to start by acknowledging members of her family and friends who are present today at the ceremony. Her husband, Martin Molyneux, her 3 sons, Michael, Alexander, and Daniel Molyneux, her brother, Matthew Yedlin, and his wife, Gail-Ann McClelland. A warm welcome to all of you. Thank you. Last fall, the Senate of the University of Calgary launched a search for the next Chancellor of our university. I would also like to express my appreciation for the efforts of the Chancellor Search Committee, chaired by James McNeil. The committee also included Steve Allen, Susan Barker, Brandon Cave, Jacqueline Engstrom, Eva Friesen, Jacqueline Jenkins, Willem Klumpenhauer, Andrew Mosker, Nuveen Peters, Helen Sunderland, Diane Tapp, and Glenn Tibbles. Thank you for your dedication to the search and for the selection process. In April of this year, the University of Calgary Senate elected community leader and Calgary journalist Deborah Yedlin as our 14th Chancellor. I cannot think of a better advocate to connect our vibrant university to our greater community during this exciting time in our university's history. Deborah Yedlin is a Calgarian who is deeply committed to the importance of education and society. Professionally, she has been observing, commenting, and writing about the nexus of business and politics for more than 2 decades as a journalist for the Financial Post, the Globe and Mail, and Calgary Herald newspapers. In addition to her writing, since 1996, Deborah has also been a regular commentator on business and politics for CBC Radio and Television and CTV. Born and raised in Edmonton, Deborah witnessed firsthand the power of education to provide the opportunity to rebuild a life in a new country as the daughter of immigrants. Deborah is a champion of her community and has served on the board of a number of arts and community organizations. She recognizes the important role that universities play in bringing people together, especially in the dynamic city of Calgary that she calls home. The role of the university's chancellor is to be a passionate advocate for higher education and research. Deborah's experience and leadership will serve her well as the Chancellor of the University of Calgary. I cannot think of a better advocate for all that we do to advance teaching, learning, and research each day. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the installation of Deborah Yedlin as Chancellor.
Deborah Daphne Yedlin, you have been elected by the Senate to become the University of Calgary's 14th Chancellor. This office brings both ceremonial and other duties serving the university and community. Do you swear to strive to uphold the values and goals of the university and to enhance the university's position in the community to the best of your ability? And do you further swear to represent the public interest in the university and to fulfill the duties of Chancellor as outlined in the Post-Secondary Learning Act?
I do so swear.
Deborah Yedlin, I now install you in the office of the Chancellor of the University of Calgary and invest you all the rights, privileges, powers, and responsibilities pertaining to this high office.
Thank you.
A very, very good morning to all of you. I always enjoy being here at the university because it's a particular pleasure to be able to officially welcome somebody I've known for a long time, Chancellor Yedlin, to her role. When you look at everything that she has accomplished, it quickly becomes apparent, as you've heard and you can read in the program, that she is a perfect fit for her new duties. Deborah's career has been driven by a desire to explore ideas, to foster meaningful dialogue and debate, and to ensure that fellow Canadians have the information they need to be thoughtful and engaged citizens. She's combined that love of learning with experience in business and strong community leadership. And I know that she'll thrive here because the school values scholarship and community connections. They value both in equal measure. Chancellor Yedlin, as Her Majesty the Queen's representative, it is my sincere, I have to tell you this, pleasure to thank you for your service to date and to wish you a very successful term leading this great institution. Believe me, it is teamwork. I've watched her in that atmosphere of team as well. I'd also like to offer my congratulations to our wonderful graduates. I know all too well the hard work, energy, and the investment that brought you to this point. So enjoy this moment of celebration with your classmates and with your loved ones. I'd also like to offer a little tiny suggestion as you settle into your career or continue with your studies. As you know, and I spent really 8 days doing this last week, Canadians were united in marking the 100th anniversary of the Great War Armistice. We all saw the horrifying numbers of fallen heroes. I'm sure some of you and your families were affected as well. We received the heart-wrenching first-person accounts of those who served and those who waited on the home front. We came to grips with the terrible costs that Canadians paid in the war, and we also heard countless stories of truly extraordinary service and of great, great sacrifice. Above all, I think we were reminded that the precious gifts of peace and freedom that come with being a Canadian are worth protecting. What I'm really going to ask of each of you, is that you do whatever you can to foster and to celebrate those gifts, whether it's through your career or by giving back to the community. Use your voice, share your ideas, join in efforts to inspire positive change, and above all, be active and thoughtful citizens. It's an approach, I have to tell you, exemplified by our new Chancellor, and it's one that can help you to build a rich and fulfilling life and career. Finally, I do have to say a very, very sincere thanks to our outgoing President, Elizabeth Cannon. You heard what's happened over her 8 years here. She brought great vision innovation, and direction to her duties. And I know that wonderful Sky High, the impact it had. I felt it. I know all about it, and I can tell you that her contributions will continue to benefit many years to come, Elizabeth, many years to come. Anyway, for all of you, congratulations, and let's enjoy this wonderful morning of celebration. Thank you.
Honored guests, we are joined today by representatives of post-secondary institutions from across Canada. It's my pleasure to introduce them. First, we have Dr. Leslie Brown, Provost of Mount Royal University. Welcome. Next, we have Mr. Brian Haynes, alumni representative of McGill University in Montreal. Welcome. And next, we have Ms. Deborah Pittman, alumni representative for the University of Manitoba. Welcome. And finally, we have Dr. Matthew Yedlin, faculty representative from the University of British Columbia and Chancellor Yedlin's brother. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my honor to invite Chancellor Yedlin to deliver the installation address.
Good morning, everyone. Honored guests, family, friends, graduates, and your proud families. It is incredible to be here with all of you today for this important milestone, yours as graduates, and mine as I begin my official duties as the 14th Chancellor of the University of Calgary. I'm equal parts honored, humbled, and excited to officially take on the Chancellor's role at the University of Calgary, an institution that is preparing the next generation of leaders for Calgary and beyond. I follow in the footsteps of 13 esteemed individuals, including 3 other women, the first of whom, Muriel Kovitz, was also Jewish. It is a role my parents, who were both educators, would be immensely proud to see that I've been chosen to take on. I've always been very comfortable in the university setting, regardless of whether I had a student ID or not. My formative years are tied to the University of Alberta, where my parents both studied and where my mom completed her PhD in Russian history, broke through the gender barrier, and was given tenure in 1975, retiring as Professor Emerita in 1996. I'm certain she'd finally be satisfied that the example she set for me as a professional working mother in academia was the right one. I've been fortunate to have had other strong women as friends and mentors throughout my career, from Wall Street to Bay Street, as a journalist, in the context of my community volunteer commitments, all of whom have provided insight and guidance, wisdom and wise counsel. I'm honored to be standing here today with one such mentor, President Elizabeth Cannon, who is leaving her position at the end of the year. I'm not an engineer. The ability to translate physics into math always eluded me. But President Cannon has set an extraordinary example, not just for me, but for all of us. As a 3-time alumna and the 8th president of the University of Calgary, she is the first woman to lead this university and was the first woman named Dean of Engineering. Dr. Cannon has championed initiatives in Canada to increase the number of women in the STEM fields and held the NSERC Petro-Canada Chair for Women in Science and Engineering in the Prairie region. But most important is the bold vision and strategy that Dr. Canada set for the University of Calgary through the Eyes High strategy, of which one of the goals is to become a top 5 research university in Canada by 2022. I know I speak for everyone here today, Dr. Cannon, when I thank you for your leadership, your vision, and Churchillian tenacity that has transformed the University of Calgary into one of Canada's most recognized, dynamic, and entrepreneurial post-secondary institutions. Graduates, you are equipped with an education that will hold its own wherever you find yourselves as you embark on your respective journeys. Let me tell you a story, because that's what journalists do. When I began working at Goldman Sachs in New York in 1987, I was intimidated by everyone around me. For the most part, my colleagues came from Harvard, Stanford, Yale, Berkeley, Princeton. I was a graduate from the University of Alberta, located in a city called Edmonton, which no one had heard of. When one of the vice presidents who was interviewing me asked, "Edmonton, where is Edmonton? Is it 2 hours outside Toronto?" Instead of telling him it was a 4-hour flight due west, I looked at him and I said 2 words: Wayne Gretzky. "You're from there," he said? Wow! So to those who don't understand what sport can do for a city, let's go with what the great one did for Edmonton, shall we? Now, I was not sure what that wow meant, but I soon discovered that the undergraduate education I had received in Canada was just as good as what my colleagues had studied in their programs at Ivy League schools. We read the same books in English, studied the same principles of calculus and algebra, and that supply and demand curve in economics, well, it's the same wherever you study it. That was an important lesson for me. What counted, and what still counts, is the ability to think critically and apply the knowledge you have acquired during your educational journey. Mine was a BA in English and economics, my Be Anything degree. My English professor, Bob Solomon, who is here today, taught me how to read for meaning and context, to link metaphor and message, and to see beyond the words and plot. And he also taught me how to write a damn good essay, but that took a bit of doing. In other courses, professors taught me different skills, whether in my MBA program or the chemistry lab. I learned to analyze, synthesize, and communicate, skills that I used as an investment banker and more recently as a journalist and longtime business commentator. Those are skills that never lose their relevance. But if you would have asked me way back in my first or second year, what am I studying? I never would have said, I'm learning to analyze, synthesize, and communicate. My answer would likely have been, I'm taking a BA in English and economics. Only as my working life unfolded did I finally understand what my parents had told me, what my studies were giving me the skills to do. It was all about a transfer of knowledge that could be used across disciplines. My good fortune was to grow up in an environment where an education was highly valued, that it was a means in itself, not a means to an end. So when I said to my parents, after finishing my BA, that I wanted to try my hand at the sciences, they said, okay. Their inside voices might have said, you're crazy. Why would you want to do that? You have a perfectly good degree. But they didn't. The filter stayed on, and off I went to take organic chemistry, physics, and biology at Queen's. But it didn't take me long in my journey to realize that it was my brother Matthew, who is on stage today and you just saw, and is a professor of electrical engineering at UBC. He'd been gifted the science brain, not I. But I have never regretted that diversion. The academic collage that I cobbled together has enabled me to inhabit and feel comfortable in many different worlds. You could say this improvised, multidisciplinary curriculum driven by my own curiosity and desire to learn was a very early prototype of what the University of Calgary is seeking to accomplish today across the campus through multidisciplinary initiatives such as the College of Creativity, Discovery and Innovation, the Hunter Hub for Entrepreneurial Thinking, CDL Rockies, and Innovate Calgary. The end game is to integrate learning so that you, the graduates of today who will shape the world of tomorrow, are not bound by the traditional silos of teaching, learning, and research. As much as we need curiosity-driven research, we need curiosity-driven learning. The whys and the hows have no limits in any discipline. To each of you graduating today, regardless of your field of study, those two simple words carry with them the tremendous potential of setting you on a path to better understand an issue or a problem and where the solutions might lie. You leave the University of Calgary, taking with you the friendships, knowledge, experiences, and memories, and are going into a world that holds many promises. Promises in the context of discoveries in medicine and science, the continued advancement of artificial intelligence and its role in everyday life, the rapid changes in the world of business through fintech and blockchain technologies, and the evolving urban landscape. But it is also a world of uncertainty. Whether in the context of technological disruption or the consequences of one of President Trump's unfortunate tweets, the world of today is one that demands vigilance and engagement. In a world where the media is under attack, where some world leaders seek to silence those who want to tell the truth by the most brutal of methods as a way to solidify respective power bases, where minority groups are targeted because of who they are, where they come from, who they worship, or whom they love, apathy and complacency are not an option. These days, I'm often reminded of the words of a Lutheran priest, Martin Niemöller. First, they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out, because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out, because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out, because I was not a Jew. And then they came for me, and then there was no one left to speak for me. My parents came to Canada from Poland via Israel after World War II, with nothing but their education. But it was their education, which they continued to pursue in Canada, that provided the foundation for a future in this country, their new country. Not just for my brother and I, but for the generation of students they both taught. Whether it was the endless stream of bar and bat mitzvah students coming to the house on weekends, whom my dad taught over more than 35 years, or my mom marking papers and reviewing her lecture notes into the wee hours of the morning at the kitchen table, education was omnipresent in our lives. The message from our parents was simple: as long as you have an education, anything is possible. For me today, being on the University of Calgary campus brings me back to that sense of wonder I had as a child when I would visit the University of Alberta with my mom. The sense of what's possible, about the future. You are all graduating, but I am once again a freshman in my first semester. I look forward to the next 4 years, being part of this great institution and doing everything I can for this campus and the community at large, for students, alumni, faculty, and staff. The University of Calgary has come far in its short history and is pushing the boundaries on teaching, learning, and research, forging new connections with other institutions across the country and abroad, and seeking to solve the grand challenges facing today's society across disciplines. Graduates, your education is your ticket to an exciting future. How you use it is what matters. Don't feel constrained by the letters in your degree. Remember, it's about that transfer of knowledge. And despite what you feel right now, there's no rush. Sometimes finding the sweet spot of where you really want to be takes time. When I was young and impatient, my dad would tell me a story about a man walking to Jerusalem and reaching a fork in the road. He asked a man standing at that fork, "Which way should I go?" The man said, "If you take the road on the left, it is the short road that is long. But if you take the road on the right, it is the long road that is short." I took that long road, much to my parents' consternation at times, but I'm certain it is one of the reasons I stand here today. To the graduates of the University of Calgary's class of 2018, enjoy the journey, don't be afraid to take the long road, and congratulations to you and your families.
Graduates, can you please stand? Eminent Chancellor, President, on behalf of the faculties of the university, I present these graduates and those named in the Convocation program who are not at this ceremony. I ask that they be pledged and admitted to the University of Calgary degrees that they have earned.
As a graduate of this university, you join a worldwide kinship of educated persons who have earned opportunities and responsibilities of leadership and service in their chosen communities. To recognize this affinity, we invite each graduate to stand and join with the thousands who've gone before in making the University of Calgary Graduates Pledge. The pledge is not an oath, but is a solemn expression of your intention to apply your learning and experience positively for the widest benefit. I invite all past graduates of the University of Calgary to support these newest alumni by also standing and affirming a graduate's obligations and ideals. Could I have all past graduates also stand, please? Thank you. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce our distinguished graduate, Jason Bazerman, who will lead the graduate pledge. Dr. Bazerman is a 3-time alumnus of the University of Calgary with a BSc in Psychology, a BSc in Biological Sciences, and an MD from the Cummings School of Medicine. Dr. Bazerman currently serves as a Fellow in Pediatric Emergency Medicine. He's also a health representative on the Regional Advisory Board for the Children's Wish Foundation of Canada. And he is a dedicated volunteer and contributor to numerous charities. Over the years, Dr. Bazerman has helped raise millions of dollars in support of vital programs close to home and around the world. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Jason Bazerman to lead the Graduates Pledge.
Good morning, graduates. I will now lead you in the Graduate Pledge on the inside back cover of your program. Please follow along and also read aloud. When we finish, you will all say along with me, "This is my pledge." As a graduate of the University of Calgary, wherever my life may take me, I will use my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability for the well-being of my communities and for the advancement of learning and the public good. I will conduct myself with honesty and integrity, taking responsibility for my actions and respecting the rights, opinions, and dignity of all peoples. I will maintain my competency and keep abreast of developments in my chosen fields. I will strive to better my communities through good citizenship and active participation. I will be a loyal ambassador for my university and will seek to promote its welfare and maintain its reputation. I will honor all who have shared their knowledge with me and will in my turn share my knowledge and experience with those who enter my field or come under my direction. In all my dealings, I will endeavor to be known as a person of honor and repute, ever seeking to earn the peace of good conscience. This is my pledge.
By the authority of the statutes of Alberta and upon the recommendations of our faculties, I admit you to the University of Calgary degrees you have earned and grant you the rights, privileges, powers, and responsibilities pertaining to those degrees. You may be seated.
Eminent Chancellor, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lisa Young. I have the privilege of serving as Dean of the Faculty of Graduate Studies. It is my great pleasure today to join with my colleague deans in congratulating the remarkable individuals who will be crossing the stage today having earned doctoral or master's degrees. Eminent Chancellor, by authority of the Council of the Faculty of Graduate Studies, we have the honor to present the following graduates.
For the degree Doctor of Philosophy, Gillian Loring Kerr. Surav Roy Chowdhury. Rita Esinu Sawarnu. Rosie DeBoss. Michael James Musso. Manuela Schutza. Brittany Noel Vivian Scott. Abu Bakr Hassan Babikar Abdihafiz. Osama Mohammed Abduralim. Bankol Ekanabli Arwabasa. Marine Amakpor Austin Adiego. Mohsen Haziz. Craig Gary Brudeau. Ji Chui. Mohammed Ghaffar. Abul Hassan. Wan Hu. Emily Ann Marasco. Mehdi Shakar Farouche. Mansoor Tijani. Joyjeep Mukherjee. Chanil Park. Sagar Neil Prakarastha. Khan Rubiat Rahman. Ronald Shrav Ribeiro. Alariza Rui. Ali Riza Shujudi. Ronald James Thiessen. Choing Wang. Shuaha Wang. Chi Ken Wong. Yi Zhao. Sheng Zhu. Marwa Bassam Hanouf. Farzad Zirpour. Hadi Fari Barzuri. Leonard Glenn McCrae. Ahmad Amhadi Fatlaki. Jonathan Dean Gallagher. Mahmoudul Hassan. Ashley Marie Jarding. Roshan Katka. Maximiliano Leprandi. Mashid Murbadi. Elham Moazen. Sean Moore. Christina Marie Ridley. Zara Sahaf. Zara Shakiri Hussein Abad. Arsalan Satari. Jin Sun. Marjan Tavasoli. Miguel Angel Torres. Elizabeth Rose Watt. Xunying Yu. Thomas Richard Whitesell. Aruna Amara Sinha. Pratap Kafle. Arashdeep Singh. Andrew Miska Razontsov. Makela Goy. For the degree Master of Biomedical Technology, Ricky Cheng. Rebecca Chen. Tyler James Chidiak. Aof Lily Collins. Gazelle Hashemi. Bradley Robert Hoffman. Andrew Thomas Iadorala. Navrapjot Kaur. Dion Marie Kelly. Ryan Andrew Klopp. Owen Mushisha. Braden Newton. Liam Wayland Brown. For the degree Master of Business Administration, Brittany Morgan Allen. Angel Fee. Aoub Salah Karama Atifa. Andrea Dusa. Cameron Michael Fote. William Alex Fox. Brian Andrew George. Nilesh Kalkar. David Parata. Adam Sosnowski. Stephanie Kimi Tomiyama. Wenj Wang. Kathleen Welsh. Wisma Zalzahwa.
For the degree Master of Engineering, Matilda Bessem Ari. Shazib Barber. Abdullah Mamun Chaudhuri. Immaculate Chinonso Ezoyobo. Rashid Nizam. Mohammed Kasim. For the degree Master of Environmental Design, Jeanette Marie Berman. Kate Elizabeth Hannington. Insia Tafazul Hassanji. For the degree Master of Laws, Catherine Akello. Jamie Dawn Gibb. Sherilyn Carol Najina. Eso Jeannie Alyssa Alori. For the degree Master of Nursing, Kendra Adele Smith Carrington. Daniel Cashin. Sarah Ann Delari Hannaford. Brianne Elise Crut. Kara Ann Payne. Whitney Turcato. Leah Janine Tellier. For the degree Master of Pathologist Assistant, Nicole Ann Engel. Luke Wesley Goretsky. Kirsten Solveig Hegg. For the degree Master of Planning, Derek David Pomeranke. For the degree Master of Science, Noor Assad Asaldoun. Lucas Barr. Carolyn Nevada Bettinger. Amanda Iris Bishop. Ryan Mitchell Bournes. Kyla Nicole Brown. Olivia Lee Bruce. Cole Austin Burns. Liang Chen. Kyla Danielle Coates. John Lim Colosso. Andrea Kathleen Cosgrove. Laura Ann Cruikshank. Andriana Johanna DeVisser. Dimitri de Montes de la Mache. Manmeet Dhaliwal. Martha Diaz. Cody Ryan Dillman. Tam Tan Doan. Elizabeth Daisy Drunick. Stephanie Nicole Duncan. Mutwakil Mohammed Aldoma. Brenly Janelle Marie Farkas. Eric Fisher. Jackson Joseph France. Yunting Fu. Nicholas Dylan Garoni. Chenchi Gay. Danielle McGann Grant. Ashleen Kaur Grello. Ryan Neal Heron. Mary Hoffman. Mark Ronald Hoffmeister. Hyson Horbeck. Spenceny Anthony Illingworth. Erin Collane Inglis. Samantha Jordan Irwin. Chanan Jane. Kayla Kashluba. Mohammed Faisal Salim Khan. Reagan King. Rebecca Lang. Nancy Jacqueline Maria Lefebvre. Emily. Shi Liu. Yilan Lu. Marvin Velasco Mayo. Kyle Andrew Mayer. Bria Skiven Mel. Evan Peter Mutual. Faraz Salah Abdul Rahman Obeid. Agastya Sadavisan Parayaseri. Jorge Enrique Perez Jaramillo. Etienne Kyle Pitou. Tona Pitt. Dima Omar Kasawi. Jigao Chi. Nazesh Qureshi. Veritas Abba Ntsufua Sagoe. Kashfia Silnuaz. Kayla Schill. Marcus Selkirk. Stephen Sijun Chin. Jarvis Gary Singer. Jamie Slana. Chelsea Rose Stone. Laura Jean Streep. Shiguan Su. Lingwei Sun. Kevin Weiming Tan. Shinrei Tan. Michael Robert Taylor. Marwa Thraya. Eric Timmons. Garal Kripathi. Octavia Fonseca de Castro Vasconcelos. Hamida Salik Walker. Vernon Howai Wong. Wei Zhu. Ching Chen. Jacob Koshi George. Jeffrey Jan McCallick. Nancy Shia. Aron Sahan Talay. Samar Andrea Taraf. Vasavi Nandidi Alanthwar. Abdullah Ahmed Saleh Al-Jafi. Jingchua Shang. Darlington Christian Itaji. Parvane Hedari. Omar Karim Man. Mariana Isabella Trujillo. Jose Humberto Ramirez Leva. Chandrao. Mohammed Abbas. Kita Gao. Heli Gong. Gisu Hedari. Winapan. Degree Master of Science in Electrical Engineering, Patrick Kozlow. Abdul Rafi. Sina Rizai. Suvayat Pal. Suriptapa Roy. Stanley Tarn. Masui Abikari Abdul Khalafi. Akposafea Joseph Abufega. Connor Charles McDougall. Marcel Leonardo Rodriguez Marvel. Kagan. For Combined Program Master of Nursing, Postmaster's Diploma in Nursing, Paige Ann Carlisle. Mohammed El Hussein. Combined Program Master of Nursing, Postmaster's Diploma in Nursing, Austin Lee Jones. Postmaster's Diploma, Jennifer Sarah Copel. Combined Program, Postmaster's Diploma in Nursing, Master of Nursing, Elizabeth Nicole Reich. Combined Program, Postmaster's Diploma in Nursing, Master of Nursing, Lisa Noel Wheeler. Eminent Chancellor, that is the graduating class of 2018 from the Faculty of Graduate Studies.
Good morning. My name is Pamela Veal. I am an Assistant Dean at the Cummings School of Medicine. Unfortunately, Dean Meddings is unable to be here this morning, but that means that I have the pleasure to congratulating you on behalf of the Cummings School of Medicine. It also means I have the opportunity to congratulate your family and friends, to thank the faculty and staff, and to welcome our new Chancellor. The recitation of the Hippocratic Oath is an important tradition for graduating physicians. At this time, I would like the individuals who are receiving an MD degree to stand. I would also like to invite members of the platform party and those in the audience who are MDs to stand with us and join us as we recite the oath. The oath is printed on page 12 in your program. Would all of those who are standing please repeat after me? Now being admitted to the profession of medicine, I solemnly pledge to consecrate my life to the service of humanity. I will give respect and gratitude to my deserving teachers. And in my turn, I will teach and I will study. I will practice medicine with conscience and dignity. The health and life of my patient will be my first consideration. I will hold in confidence all that my patient confides in me. I will maintain the honor and the noble traditions of the medical profession. I will not permit consideration of race, religion, nationality, ideology, or social standing to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. Even under threat, I will not use my knowledge contrary to the laws of humanity. These promises I make freely and upon my honor. Thank you. Eminent Chancellor, by the authority of the Council of the Cummings School of Medicine, we have the honor to present the following graduates.
For the degree of Doctor of Medicine, Samantha C1 Chuk. Lydia Luzhna. Ekaterina Petrovich. For the degree of Bachelor of Community Rehabilitation, Alyssa Jordan Atril. Julie Ann Batik. Combined program, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and Bachelor of Community Rehabilitation with distinction in both, Jessie Yuen Heng Feng. Eric Richard Moore. With distinction, Kayla Georgette Nowicki. Maria Maisie Timbreza. Sarah Jean Upfold. Melanie Han Nyuk Vergier.
Honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduates, my name is Jim DeWald, and I am the Dean of the Haskeen School of Business. Eminent Chancellor, by the authority of the Council of the Haskeen School of Business, I'm very pleased to present these graduates.
For the degree Bachelor of Commerce, Walid Alhaj. Michael Bika. Zachary Grant Boyer. Harrison Lucas Brody. Megan Arlene Campbell, with distinction. Harsimit Singh Chima. Yekaterina Cherednichenko. David Joseph Dawson. Rajpal Dev. Mary Kate DeChoso. Tracy Doe. Samuel Egbosimba. Megan Elizabeth Fong, also with the degree Bachelor of Arts in French. Anthony Gabriel. Maria Jose Garcia. Gabriela Guerrero. Phoebe Catherine Hurd. Erin Heed. Daniel Casino, with distinction. Daniela Hagdorantes. Iro Irene Eleni Esakidis. Jordan Mark Jabrika. Andrew Devon Hill. Danielle Jordan Ignacio Pakunayan. Imran Jadavji. Shelley Kirkland. Sahira Laka. Christina Anki Lee. Jackie Lee. Wenyu Lee. Yushan Leo. Carolyn Frances McDonald. Emily Locke. Erica McLean. Grant Stephen Mayhew, also graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Physics. Adam Robert McAlpine, also with the degree Bachelor of Arts in Economics. Derek George Metzger. Ryan Mullen. Stephanie Nunn. Matthew Nikolaichuk, also graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology. Andrew Mark Oliphant. Carmen Oyang, with distinction. Ricky Singh Parmar. Lane Charles Redden, with distinction. Michael Jordan Sablé. Ramandeep Kaur Sahota. Carlos Mario Santaluna. Stephanie Kathleen Sherwin. Harkirat Singh Shoker. Mohammed Zohair Siddiqui. Rodrigo Silveira, with distinction. Ryan E. Summers. Mitsuko Tabifranca Antiglio. Mary Frances Tevez, also with a degree in a Bachelor of Arts of Sociology. Hamit Singh Tour. Jesse Mark Toth. Reza May Vasquez, also with a degree Bachelor of Arts in French. Jasmine Velasquez, with a degree Bachelor of Arts in French as well. Wang Ye, there we go. Derek Warwick. Nicholas Joshua Willies. Joseph Wright. Wan Chin Yin. Yi Wan. Eminent Chancellor, that is the graduating class from the Haskayne School of Business 2018. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Penny Worthner, and it's my great privilege to serve as Dean of the Faculty of Kinesiology. To our graduating students, congratulations. And on behalf of all our faculty and staff in kinesiology, we wish you the very best. Be bold, be kind, both to yourself and to others, and for sure, be physically active. Eminent Chancellor, by the authority of the Council of the Faculty of Kinesiology, Dr. Reid Ferber and I have the honor to present the following graduates.
For the degree Bachelor of Kinesiology, Madison Fullerton, with distinction. Ji Young Kim. Nicholas Leung. Jordan Ann Renee Lyons, with distinction. Ryan Pierce. For the degree Bachelor of Kinesiology or Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology, Michelle Akbar. Sterling Vincent King, with distinction. Cleo Bell Pink Kosari Pizares. Eminent Chancellor, that is the graduating class from the Faculty of Kinesiology for 2018. Thank you.
Graduates of the Schulich School of Engineering, it is a great honor to serve as your dean. In the short years that you have been in our school, you have made us so proud, and we know this is just the beginning of your journey. Eminent Chancellor, by the authority of the Council of the Schulich School of Engineering, we have the honor to present the following graduates.
For the degree Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering, Yufan Zheng. Xiu Zhou. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Saifullah Khan Chuktai. Sheldon Justin Birch Lucas. Wasik Mahmood with distinction. Nathaniel Allen Chung. Karan Shori. Hansel Chu. Eugene Yuhin Lau. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Energy Engineering, Nicholas David Gushati. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Sidra Aslam. Nicole Faith Belanger. Julia Marie Carroll with distinction. Vedad Mursal. Parth Taruk Desai. Shengen Zhang. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Software Engineering, Rowan Cameron Mole. Muhammad Abdullah Sattar. Eminent Chancellor, that is the graduating class of 2018 from the Schulich School of Engineering. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you, President, Provost, Chancellor, parents, students, and guests. My name is Frank Maurer, Associate Dean, Innovation Strategic Partnerships at the Faculty of Science. And to all our Faculty of Science graduates, congratulations. This is certainly a special day, one of new beginnings, and to celebrate your accomplishments and reflect on your achievements. Today, you transition from being one of our valued students to one of our valued alumni. I wish you all the best. We heartily welcome you into our diverse Faculty of Science alumni family, a family of more than 24,000 people located in all corners of the world, bursting with potential, creativity, and innovation. Eminent Chancellor, by the authority of the Council of the Faculty of Science, we have the honor to present the following graduates.
For the degree Bachelor of Science Honors in Actuarial Science, First Class, Farida Awad. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Applied Mathematics, Arpit Dinza. Harnur Dinza. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Applied Mathematics and Pure Mathematics, Riley James Workman. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Applied and Environmental Geology, Leah Marie Winter. For the degree Bachelor of Science Honors in Biochemistry, Jade Jaron Johnson. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences, Jessica Victoria Bobatan. Eminent Chancellor, I wish to announce that a Bachelor of Science in Biological Science degree is being awarded posthumously to Preston Robert Kalababa. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences with distinction, Aiza Fatima. Abigail Gritter. Gina Madeline Hawker. Chia Yuan Lin. For the degree Bachelor of Science with distinction in Biological Sciences and Bachelor of Arts in Italian Studies with distinction, Lauren Ashley McGuire. Tegan Celeste Remeliard. Bachelor of Science with distinction, Anne Anna Sabuta. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Cellular, Molecular, and Microbial Biology with distinction, Kaylee Lois Knupp. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Biological Sciences, Priyul Panchal. Lucas Daniel Schuring. With distinction, Feyra Shah. With distinction, Quinn Katarina Van Englingen. For the combined degree of Bachelor of Science Honors in Cellular Molecular Microbiology, First Class, and Bachelor of Arts in East Asian Language Studies with distinction, Sharon Francis Dong. Gurjap Singh. With distinction, Isra Tanwir. For the degree Bachelor of Science Honors in Chemical Physics, First Class, Austin Hubley. Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Matthew Daniel Biscope. Evan Darrell Gabert. Luke Ian McKay. Lyndon Lyle Underwood. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Anthony Robert Coulthard. With distinction, Ashley Karen Curry. Gordon He. Joseph Johansson. With distinction, Irene Honrade Mayor. Christopher O. Scott Douglas Saunders. Ibrahim Siklani. Amir Siddhavatam. Kelvin Ta. Kwang Min Tran with distinction. Austin James Watling. Alex Quinn Wong. Bachelor of Science Honors in Ecology, First Class, Liam Gleason Horn. Megan Mary Merlahan. Alana Dawn Morton. Megan Cerise Karen Rychuk. Bachelor of Science Honors in Geology, First Class, Sarah Julia Hislop. Tanner John Kosis. Matthew John Leach. Bachelor of Science in Geology and Earth Science, Shital Patel. Carlo Elijah Sikat. T.C. Wong. Bachelor of Science in Geophysics, Fernando Baez. Josh Karan Singh Brar. Ryan Duong. Brian Ho. Daniel Alexander Kent O'Donnell. Bachelor of Science Geophysics, as well as Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Alexander Ian Nagut. With distinction, Zach Simonuk. Bachelor of Science in Natural Sciences, Bradley Gerald Aldrich. Savannah Akisa Davidson. Sahar Ahmed Gandour. Bailey Jan Patton. Adnan Salakin Seif. Emily Grace Cox with First Class. Bachelor of Science in Physics, Sean Albert Simpson. Combined degree in Pure Mathematics and Computer Science, Moamar Rios Flores. Bachelor of Science Honors in Zoology, First Class, Dana Areb. Bachelor of Science in Zoology, Rafael Antonio Garcia Aporto. Eminent Chancellor, that is the graduating class of 2018 from the Faculty of Science.
Well, congratulations, graduates. I think we should give them all a hand. We are now at the point in our ceremony where we honor graduates for special recognition, those students who have excelled to the point that they're recognized as medal winners. The details of the medals we're awarding at this ceremony appear on page 14 of your program, along with the names of the medal winners. Eminent Chancellor, Madam President, it is my honor to present to you, the platform party, graduates, and everybody else assembled here today, the following medal winners. The winner of the Governor General's Gold Medal in the doctoral category is Nicole Burma. Nicole is a Leaders in Medicine MD PhD student who has completed the requirements for her PhD at the Hotchkiss Brain Institute here at the University of Calgary. Nicole explored the underlying causes of opioid dependence and identified that immune cells in the nervous system are responsible for producing withdrawal symptoms. By targeting these cells, Nicole found that her symptoms of opioid withdrawal could be reversed. Her findings were published in the Journal of Nature Medicine, the top-ranked journal under the category of medicine and research. Nicole was also named the Hotchkiss Brain Institute's PhD Researcher of the Year and was awarded a prestigious Canadian Institute for Health Research Brain Star Award. I should also add she achieved a 4.0 cumulative GPA throughout her program. Congratulations, Nicole. The winner of the Chancellor's Graduate Medal in the doctoral category is Mark Gerard. Mark completed his PhD in mathematics, where his thesis explored mathematics of quantum entanglement and quantum information. He won numerous prestigious awards for his research, including an Alberta Innovates Graduate Scholarship and the Killam Doctoral Prize. Mark has been recognized as an adept mathematician and communicator, having received the Eric Milner Prize for Excellence in Mathematics, Communication, several awards for teaching excellence, and invitations to present at many conferences. He is currently a researcher with the Institute for Quantum Computing at the University of Waterloo. Congratulations, Mark.
Our final award today is the University of Calgary President's Award for Excellence in Student Leadership. Established in 2008, the President's Award for Excellence in Student Leadership is the highest honor a graduating student can receive in recognition for combining excellent academic achievement with outstanding leadership on campus. Eminent Chancellor, President Cannon, I would like to present Kyle Andrew Mayer for a President's Award for Excellence in Student Leadership. No. Kyle is graduating today with a Master of Science in Neuroscience. He has made significant contributions in his field, including publications in several prestigious journals. Serving in various roles with the Hotchkiss Brain Institute, he has worked tirelessly to make neuroscience accessible to the general public, organizing events at TELUS Spark and the Ronald McDonald House, expanding the Calgary Brain Bee throughout southern Alberta, and working with the Branch Out Neurological Foundation to promote health and science in the broader community. He has also led the development of a graduate student mentorship program while personally mentoring high school, undergraduate, and graduate students. When Kyle is not hard at work in the lab, he can be found helping patients as a porter at Foothills Hospital. Graduates, colleagues, family, and friends, please join me in congratulating Kyle Andrew Mayer, recipient of a President's Award for Excellence in Student Leadership.
That concludes our ceremony for today, and I would like to thank all of you for attending this convocation and supporting our graduates. It's been such a pleasure seeing such accomplished people cross this stage, and we all should be very proud of them. Their families are proud of them. What a wonderful, wonderful morning. I'd like to thank all the esteemed faculties of graduate studies, environmental design, kinesiology, law, nursing, science, veterinary medicine, the Cummings School of Medicine, the Haskayne School of Business, and the Schulich School of Business. Congratulations to our medal winners, Nicole Burma and Mark Gerard, and our President's Award winner, Kyle Mayer. Our convocation ceremony was accompanied by music, thanks to some very talented individuals. I'd like to thank Alf Miller, our piper, Elder Rod Hunter, who performed the honor song, and the Johnny Summers Quintet. A special thank you to the following people who have worked so hard behind the scenes to make today's convocation ceremony unfold smoothly. Our marshals and ushers, the sound team, Incom Media, and all the staff and volunteers. To our graduates, throughout this ceremony, we have recognized your years of dedication and commitment to your studies and extracurricular activities. You've worked hard, and we're proud of all that you've accomplished. Today is a day of celebration. Take those photos with your family and friends. Cherish the memories you've made along the way. This is a very big milestone in your lives. You've done it. You're now officially a University of Calgary graduate, a distinction you will carry with you for the rest of your lives. I declare this convocation closed. Please stand for the departure of our processions. Have a great day, everyone.